Wednesday. Happy hump day. We also had some financial data come out today. Not looking too bad, I would say, all things considered. Give me a second to check, make sure everyone can hear me okay over on X. Financial data come out today. Sounds good. Let me throw a little GM for good morning. Like I like to test the chat, make sure it's working. See, did that go through? It should. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, looking at Bitcoin here, some had the GDP come out, had the PCE come out. So big news on that front. You can see Bitcoin 78. Let's see. Yeah, so it's dropped a little since the market's been open about 4 minutes now. Took you had a little bit of a drop. We're down about 1% on the day, sitting at 78,319. We'll look at traditional markets. One of the good things is crude is down almost 2%, $80.73. Like I say, we get a lot of news, this, that, and the other, but and Trump seems to be kind of backing off right now, not looking to do any strikes. In fact, I'll show you an article. Marco Rubio's been saying that to a few people. It seems like, and they're restaffing the embassies we talked about yesterday. So it makes me think that they're not looking to escalate at this point. They're looking to kind of, sounds like they're getting quite a bit of oil through, and they're really, Besson called it economic D-Day or whatever. They're really trying to put the screws on them, cut them off from all their sources and things like that. So I would say you're winning as long as crude's going down, not spiking. It's probably a decent plan. We have the NASDAQ at down 0.17, the Dow down 0.15, S&P down 0.1. Very marginal, right? Very marginal. Now you see here, looks like Meta, I just saw it looks like Meta reaches a $16.68 billion settlement with the states to resolve claims brought by states cutting the company designed Instagram and Facebook to addict children. So that's probably a big win for them, to be honest with you, because that could have been massive, the judgment they could have gone. So that's good. Just, I don't know. What's the state going to do with it? There's help kids. I doubt it. But anyway, interesting. Good to see that. Okay, so basically we'll look at some of the data, but basically we had the GDP come in about we're expected, and then the PCE was not. The PCE did not come what we wanted, right? So it was hotter than expected. I'll show you, but basically it came in at 3.7% versus 3.6% expected. The problem with this is that's the main, at least until they change it, that's the main indicator that the Fed uses. So it becomes problematic for, Warsh this Friday, right? This week they're at their retreat in Jackson Hole, and then he does a speech on Friday. So how's this going to affect it? How's it going to play into the narrative? So today was the first big obstacle for this rally we're having in Bitcoin, right? And, we got what? I don't know what we got on the week. What was our high? 80, almost 81 for the week. Now here we're sitting at 78, 89. So $3,000 off, but still holding strong, And what we have to do really is close the week on Sunday at this price or higher. So that's the big question in everyone's mind. We going to go back down, or is this rally going to maintain? Should you be buying now or waiting for a lower entry? That's always the question, right? So we had a few obstacles to get through. Also, NVIDIA earnings this week. So today, actually, after the bell. So, that's a problem. But NVIDIA, basically never disappoints, especially now, so I'm not too concerned about that, but the PCE was big. We disappointed, so looks like the markets digested it pretty well, to be honest with you. And now we've got the meeting on Friday, the speech. What does he say? Hey, Red ETH. Hey, man, dude. Long time no see. Doing great. Hopefully you and the family doing good as well. I like it. Red ETH. Good stuff, man. Buddy from way, way, way back in the ENS days, man. Good to see you, man. Always good to hear from Gray, man. Yeah, doing good, man. Glad you could join us. Still doing the show at 10 a.m. Eastern, GM Bitcoin Morning Show, which I just barely took ENS out of it. Always had AI, RWA, and ENS. I only took ENS out of it about a month ago, but left over from the big ENS days. Good, man. Glad to hear you guys are good. So, yeah, man, have to give me a shout sometime. I think you have my phone number, man. Love to hear how you guys are doing. But yeah, we're here doing our thing, doing the Coin Zoom thing. You know about that. Recently, going parabolic, Jason Williams, his project, the Bitcoin Bull, been helping us push it a little bit, and just working some big deals that haven't happened yet, but doing our thing, man. So good to see you. Always good to see someone. Haven't talked to Gray, man, in at least a couple years now. So good to see you, man. Yeah, I just started this up. I don't know, this year sometime. Come in, reach out a little bit. I stream this to YouTube. I live stream it here to hopefully reach some other people. And I've been on Twitter. I probably should start live streaming it to Twitter as well. I just have to fill out a little paperwork. I think I'm right around 1,000 followers, but looking to reach some more people, talk more about CoinZoom and some of the other projects we like. But good to see you. Haven't been doing much with ENS myself, but I have a couple of my names left, but nothing like before, even close. But anyway, good to see you, man. Really good to see you. Well, let's look at Ethereum here. Ethereum, 24.53, down 0.5% for the day. XRP, $1.39.5, down 4.4%. Yeah, man, you're right. Gray man or red ETH now. Yeah, time flies, man. It's crazy. Definitely does. Definitely does. Yeah, ENS Summer. What was that? 4 or 5 years ago now? Hey, Scott. Great show today from the Heine community. Also, my new co-host for the last 3-4 months, since all my other co-hosts are doing stuff IRL to mine fiat. I can't blame them. Kev's been working on a movie set for a couple years. Gray man knows Kev for King. And of course, Paige helps out now and again. He's been doing stuff. And of course, Mr. Enzo 305, he's finished his master's and took a job. But listen, right now, if you can earn fiat, do it, man. Do it. That's my suggestion, because we got this cheap Bitcoin. This cheap stuff isn't going to last forever. If you can be stacking it now, it's a good thing. But, man, XRP down 4.4. But don't forget, it was up like 59% for the week. So it is what it is. Solana, 96.53, down 1.3% today. So we are being a little bit of affected by this disappointment, higher than expected PCE. That's definitely you can see it's affecting the market a little bit. Question is how bad? And then does Warsh talk about it on Friday? Does it go into his calculus for next week's is that going to mean he might raise rates? I don't think so. It'll be interesting to see the poly market ads. Of course, looking over here, Cash Cat. I'll tell you, I'm warming up to Cash Cat. Probably not going to buy it at this price. I don't know, though. If it starts to get, I may start DCA. It's kind of the flagship of the Robinhood chain, right? And the only one to migrate over onto the actual app. I don't know, man. I'm starting to warm up to. I've never owned it. You see the big spike there? That's when it got put on the app. And then since then, it dropped down to what? 86. That would have been a time to buy. Remember, it was about 44 there for a while, 45, 50 million. Gray Man says buy tendies, Tendies. I'll write it down. I've heard of it, haven't looked into it, but is that on the Robinhood chain or the? I guess I'll see Tendies. I've heard of it, but I don't know if it's on Robinhood or Solana. But I'll check it out, man. Gray Man, good to see you, man. I cannot believe it's been that long. Damn. Blast from the ENS days, man. We were doing some crazy stuff back then. Thought ENS was going to take over. Yeah, Robinhood chain. I'll check it out. I think I'm 2 for 7 on the Robinhood chain. 2 for 7 on the Robinhood chain. So I made a little. I'm up about $1,000 now, I think. So yeah, I'll check it out, man. I'm looking for stuff over there, but it seems like a lot of stuff pumps and dumps. But that's anywhere, I guess. But yeah, I'll tell you what, I'm starting to, I don't know. I think if this goes down much more, I may start picking a little up. I don't know this narrative is going to go away. As far as Ansem, which is, we've been kind of watching Robinhood and Ansem, the back and forth between the two chains. I owned Ansem a couple times early on, made money on it. I've been out of it. So, but yeah, it's 291 too. It's up almost 18% today. I want it to do good because they kind of started the what would you call it? The influencer, meta along with the supply control. Of course, we're big, Gray Man, we're big on this TBB, the Bitcoin bull, Jason Williams. We got in at 150,000, ran to 50 million, dropped down to 4.7. Back to 25, but we've been in this range here. But we got it on CoinZoom, so we can't spend it on your credit card yet. They're also helping promote CoinZoom. Great little community. Check us out. You'll see us. We're on the timeline. I'm in Spaces. We have some community spaces, kind of like the old ENS Maxi days, but we have spaces every night. A couple of them. Jason's got 70% of the supply. He's basically not going to sell it. He's already given away $712,000 in 50 days. When we hit different points, he'll have a space and people who are bag working, helping pull the wagon. He gives a little money here and there, working different deals. Anyway, he's working on a big car brand, luxury car brand partnership right now. Anyway, good community, good stuff. We think it's going to do some good things. Oh, also, he's got a new show starting with Scott Melker, the Wolf of Wall Street. It's going to be called like Washed Up Unks or Broke Unks or something like that. They're going to be bringing trencher people on. Okay, man. Red Dot says tell him to send me some. I got you. You got to come in. Red Dot here, Red Dot.eth here, aka Gwayman, actually onboarded Matt. What's Matt's last name? Onboarded him to ENS. He was the first guy that invested in Gary V. Matt starts with an H. I want to say Matt Hughes, but that's not it. But he wrote a book called Burn Your Boats too. Really cool dude. Got him buying some big time .eth. Which .eth, we might just have been early. I don't know. But, of course, Ethereum, Matt Higgins. Yeah, look up Matt Higgins. Great entrepreneur out there. And Gray Man helped onboard him, helped him buy some good domains. Yeah, he was hanging with us in Spaces and stuff. So, yeah, we'll come over and hang. If you see me in a space, come over and chat. We're onboarding people. And, yeah, if you have your I don't know if you have your CoinZoom. If you do, I'll zoom me some over. So yeah, come up. Maybe come up if you can. Know your schedule is. We'll be at top of the hour. We'll be in our space, man. A lot of people there would love to see if you can jump on, say hello, hear your voice. Otherwise, we're on Spaces throughout the day, man, with the TBB, the Bitcoin bull. But anyway, let's look at some of the news here. Yeah, Marco Rubio's been telling people the U.S. is not expected to initiate new strikes I think when we look at the gas price, it's being successful. It tells us all we need to know. I'm sick of the misinformation back and forth. BNB chain, they're going to join the MasterCard's crypto partner program. Of course, we're all in with the Visa, but still, I think it's good for adoption. Had to buy a microwave last night. A microwave went out, went and grabbed one. I don't know what I spent, a couple $100, a little less than $200, but got the CoinZoom card, earning free Zoom token, buying more TBB with it. Bernstein's one of the is very well respected firm as far as research goes, right out there. They see that Bitcoin, they see Bitcoin getting to 150,000 by mid next year and 300,000 by 2029. My target's 1 million by 2030. So we'll see. But Bernstein, they actually research it. I just make stuff up. But they're a really respected research firm in the TradFi world. Robinhood Chain reached 25 billion in total DEX trading volume. That's no joke, man. No joke. Way to go, Vlad. We'll see. They might be saving Ethereum. Maybe I should go grab a few more ENS. Oh man, I bought this from you. I think I let being lazy. What was it? It was a girl's name. I bought from Gray Man here, Red ETH, and I let it expire. Pissed me off. I paid like an ETH for it when ETH was like 1,200. Fergie. I think I let Fergie go, but I still got Machine Gun, still got Belize, and I still got Glendale. But yeah, I'm lazy about that stuff. Too many wallets. But MicroStrategy, check this out. They flipped from 9.5 billion in debt to 4.7 billion in profit. I kept telling everyone, soon as you get over 75,000, whatever, their problems are over. Here's Michael Saylor saying, bring on the Bears. I'm loving these AI slop videos he's making. They're good. Oh, hey, I got to show you guys real quick. This another one that one of the community members made for, got to show you this for the Bitcoin Bull / CoinZoom. This was awesome. I might have showed it to you yesterday, but I don't think so. Sorry, but yeah, let's get, what is it? What's his title? Maybe I'll just pull up mine. I want to show you. This is a really good one. Guess I could pull up Jason's. Oh, what is his? He's from Nigeria, making some killer stuff. I'll just go to Jason's and go down his timeline. Might take a second here, but I want you guys to see this video that he made with that was made for him with, once again, one of the bag holders. We're getting some real talent out there, and like I say, my first airdrop was $400. At the peak, it went up to over 20,000. So I've got 3 or 4 airdrops. Let me go down and find this one. Jason tweets so much, might take me a second. I can't remember. I can't believe I've got a mind blank on his. Of course, with this software I use to stream is really slows down my computer. But I want you guys to see this. It's so good. This guy makes some killer. Gosh dang it. I wish I knew the guy. I don't know why I forgot it. Only see him every day. Yeah, Goy, man, you need to come over and join the space here in about 10 minutes. I want to hear your voice and you can tell us about your tendies. I have seen it out there, but I don't know anything about it. You need to find out about the Bitcoin Bull. It's been 24 hours. Gosh dang it, it's not that far back. Actually, I can't play the sound anyway. I tried to do it. It doesn't come through. I need to test that. But anyway, wanted to show his video. It's so cool. Him walking into a wine store with a CoinZoom card saying, "Do you guys accept Bitcoin?" They're like, "No, we don't." And he's like, "You do now," or something. Gives them the, gosh dang it. Oh, well, maybe not. It was just yesterday we posted. Oh, well, guess not. But anyway, it's pretty cool. Check it out. I've got it on my timeline as well. But anyway, back to the news here. Got to wrap it up because we've got a lot to talk about, and we have got to jump on the Bitcoin show here as well. So, anyway, big turnaround for Michael Saylor. STRC, which is their preferred stock, which needs to be at 100 to buy more Bitcoin. It's at 97. Plus, he set aside another 1.7 billion. Grayscale Research thinks Zcash could hit $8,100 if it captures 10% of Bitcoin's market cap. Realize we talked about it a lot, starting about 126 bucks back in the day, and then I think most of us got out when it hit like 750. Now it's back over 800. You know, it's privacy. I don't know. I don't know. I got out because I'd like 8x to my money, right? So I don't own any right now, but that's crazy if it could hit 8,100. I think it's got the same tokenomics as Bitcoin, but I think it has a quarter of the supply or half the supply or something like that. The point is, it's compliant privacy. Yeah, our guy Nikita Bear here. Don't miss that guy by any means, screwing up Twitter. But he said that X is preparing buy and sell buttons for cryptos on the timeline. I think we knew that was coming. I heard someone yesterday saying, what if they add Doge? Could that make Doge popular? For me personally, I like Pepe because I like the fixed supply. That's why I don't own Doge. I at one point owned 10 million Doge. I was early to Doge. But I don't like that it inflates every day. I like Pepe because it's solid. But yeah, if they started taking Doge or something, we could see spike, and it's going to do good anyway. It's still the king of memes, right? But I'm just a Pepe guy. But Bill Gates says AI has become a global security threat. Wants to meet with Xi. Dude, I don't know about you. This guy just creeps me out. Anything he's about, I'm not. But I thought it was interesting. Like, dude, man, he just turned so freaking creepy. Maybe it's the whole him hanging out with Epstein or something. But Revolut, the huge debit card, $60 billion plus publicly traded debit card company, Revolut, they're going to roll out their own Euro stablecoin. They're going to launch it in Denmark, Poland, and Portugal, and then go late. But they have 80 million customers globally, 16 million crypto users. So they're going to launch their own stablecoin. So interesting. Keep in mind, look at the potential of CoinZoom, though. This Revolut basically does what we do. They just issue debit cards. And now they're getting into crypto, and they're a $60 billion company. This is kind of who we model a lot of our model after, but they don't have like a Zoom Me feature where you can like Cash App and send people cash and crypto worldwide. Anyway, there it is. Yeah. PCE expected 3.6, came in 3.7. Market hasn't crashed, but not good. I would have liked to have seen it on track, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, I don't know what this was. Anyway, oh, that was me looking for that video. Anyway, let's take one more look at Bitcoin on our way out. And like I say, join me, especially you. If you can talk or you have time, join us over there, red.eth, aka Gwei Man. Yeah, let's Solana. Let's see how Bitcoin's doing. Bitcoin 78,298. Let's look at the hourly because I think it's lower than it is. The daily's a little bit, yeah. So here we are in the hourly. We're a little bit below that. Oh no, actually we dropped below 78 right before we started. Here we are. Oh, so we're up a little bit. It's only down 0.3. 78,298. Yeah, not bad. I think we digested okay. Let's see what happens. This was the first test. Friday, Warsa's speech is the next test. And yeah, everyone come join me over on the GM Bitcoin Morning Show, the space.